and it's something totally new, right? Can you tell us about
Yeah.
that?
So it's something totally new to me anyway. It's something I've never really designed before. It's a knife style that I've always liked. Um, it's got an opening method I've never done before and a front flipper that a lot of guys really like.
Uh-huh.
Um, and so it's kind of it's a Warncliffe blade shape, and it's hard to kind of explain, but really my idea was I wanted a knife that was able to hide the blade all the way into the handle completely. Kind of similar to stuff like in the custom maker. I don't know if you're familiar with Shark Knife Co. Edison has his Ryu model, which is this big like Tonto. When it's closed, the blade's completely into the frames and you don't see it.
Okay.
I want to say like Enrique kind of does designs like this with his Pena, does some stuff like this with his smaller knives. So this is a smaller Warncliffe front flipper, and it's I don't know. It's hard for me to explain kind of the overall design, but it's got a super deep carry bent pocket clip on it that I think everybody's really going to like. And I'm excited for people to see it and get the prototypes shown to people and stuff like that soon.
Yeah, I know our crew is really excited about it. It sounds like it's going to be a cool project, and I think we're calling it the Finch, right? How did that come about?
Yeah.
How'd you guys come up with that? Is that I know like Chris, our founder, man, he calls me like once a week bouncing name ideas for different things. He loves doing that kind of stuff. Is that how it went? How'd you guys come up with that, or did you come up with it?
A lot of my stuff, really all of my names have stemmed from aerial type things, aviation, birds, planes, stuff like that. So the Jaeger is a little abstract in that it's named after Chuck Yeager.
Okay, cool.
But the Finch obviously is a bird. This front flipper is not a really big knife, and so with the Warncliffe and the handle shape and the kind of the contouring on the handle, if you close one eye and look at it, it almost kind of like a wing. So,
that's cool.
I like the bird. I do like the bird names.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah.
And so, being a smaller knife, a Finch is usually, it's from the little bit of research I did with the name, they're smaller birds.
Smaller birds. Yeah. Gotcha.
So
that's cool. So it's got some meaning behind it. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So it kind of fits just in line with all my other models,
Gotcha.
which is good. That way I kind of have a theme going between all my stuff.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That sounds like you really put some thought into it and kind of follow along your own style, man, which is
well,
awesome.
Thankfully, Chris and somebody else up there on the crew, we were on the phone one day trying to do it, and we were just kind of spitballing names out there, and we landed on that one. So I think it fits. I think it'll be a good name.
I think that's Chris' favorite thing to do, man. I mean, seriously, he like calls me all the time. Chris, you're watching, man. He's like, what do we think about this name? What do you think about that? Man, we got like a running list of names for different things.
Sure.
That's like his favorite thing to do, man. And he's kind of a creative guy too. But man, I appreciate you spending some time with us, talking about kind of the history and talking about your theme, man. That's great. The way you name the knives and starting out in the garage, man. It's a great story. And man, I just enjoyed spending some time talking with you.
Yeah. Well, thanks. And I appreciate this and KnifeJoy. Like I said, it's thanks to everybody up there that does, the back end stuff, the front end stuff, Chris and Zach, and it's been a huge help for my business, and I can't thank y'all enough.
I appreciate you, man. We do. And I appreciate you calling at the back end. Kayla in our back office, man, she works a ton trying to pull all this stuff off.
I want to say it was Kayla that Chris was on the phone with when we were spitballing those names.
It may have been.
Very well been the one that came up with it. I can't remember, but I know it wasn't me. It was either Chris or her. So there we go.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Kayla's awesome, man. Chris and Zach and Kayla, they pulled off a lot here with KnifeJoy. We appreciate them all. So appreciate you calling out the back end on it like that. So
of course.
Yeah, thanks, man. We really appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you.